Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Ellie and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Ellie's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little tiny correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give her is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. I'm going to be introducing you to the training equipment tomorrow and teaching you how to use it properly during our lesson. Now, Ellie is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Ellie heel. Now at this point, Ellie has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking. Not forging ahead, not lagging behind, focusing on you. If you see that eye contact that she has with Rich, she's looking up at him, and that's what you want. You want her looking up at you. Not taking advantage and not being the pack leader. That's when she gets herself in trouble. So you want that eye contact to be on you as much as possible. And each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. This is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, we do not use her name. The long sit stay you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out at about 30 seconds and slowly work up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her, and her job is to remain seated until Rich gets back to where they started, which is heel position, and they're ready to start again. Everything starts and stops at that heel position. Rich is talking to her, encouraging her. Stay. Nice sit and stay. Rich walks out to the end of his leash and he turns to face her. And this time, instead of returning back to her, he is going to use her name and a happy voice, and he's going to call her in. This is your come on command. And she should come in and sit. She should never come in and put her feet on you or jump on anyone. To get that praise and encouragement and love that she's looking for, she has to be seated. Very good. Stay. He leaves her in another sit stay. And when he calls her, he does use her name and a happy voice. He encourages her to come all the way in and then sit. She's such a little diva. We all love her. She's so cute and so feminine. Now the next command that we're going to be demonstrating for you, the first one is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, you're going to work upwards toward 5 minutes. Now if she gets up, Rich tells her no, puts her back into a down, and leaves her again. And when Rich returns back to her, the goal is to get all the way around her, back to heel position, and stop at her shoulders. He heels her out of that. And these commands are really important because you're teaching her that you're in charge and that she's performing skills for you. Rich changes his pace, he changes direction, all so that she gets the idea that she has to focus. She's really a good girl. She's got a lot going for her. And we're going to be here to help you with anything that you need after she graduates. Rich calls her in. She comes in and sits. Very good girl. The very last command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is her down from a distance. It's not her favorite command because she wants to be near you. She wants to be with you all the time. Rich leaves her in a stay, and your homework is going to be able to walk out to the end of the 6-foot leash, but he gave her the down from a distance, and she did it on the first time, so that's pretty good. Now, we have demonstrated for you all of Ellie's formal on-leash obedience commands. She has been a pleasure to have. She has tried really hard to please us. We all love her. She's welcome back for boarding at any time. And we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.